Greetings, fellow interloper. Besides getting your initial living ship and upgrading it, the biggest question I'm noticing is the process on how to get additional living ships, and if it takes as long as it took to get the first one. Well, I've got great news for you. If you have a void egg, 10,000 nanites, and room in your inventory for another ship, or willing to swap out for one of your ships, the process is really easy. So let's dive in. Provided you've checked all the requirements I just mentioned, all you need to do is have your void egg in your inventory. Now, it's pretty common to be on the anomaly and discover that someone gifted you a void egg. That's awesome, it saves you a ton of quicksilver from having to buy another. But just make sure it says void egg, not cracked void egg, stirring void egg, singing void egg, or any other descriptor. If it has any descriptor along with the words void egg, it's not going to work, and it's worthless, so just delete it from your inventory. Hopefully that makes sense. Unlike the initial hunt for your living ship, you can be in any galaxy this time, and don't need to confine yourself to Euclid. That being said, just make sure you have the egg in your inventory and just start pulsing. This part is probably why so many think it doesn't work, because you literally need to pulse for over a minute sometimes, which can feel like an eternity. So make sure your pulse drive has enough fuel. From here, it's as easy as can be. You'll eventually get to an anomalous signal alert. After this, you can exit your pulse. You're then greeted with a living ship and have just a few lines of dialogue to click through. After that, you'll be given coordinates within the system you're in to locate your living ship. Just follow the fallen host egg icon. So once you land and check out your living ship, you can either accept or reject it. If you reject it, you'll get your void egg back and you can just continue trying to find one you like. When you do find one you want, after you accept it, make sure to click on it again and claim it. Just like other ships, you can either just claim it, or if you don't have any room and you're willing to sacrifice the ship you're in, you can swap it out. But I do want to stress this again, after you spend your 10,000 nanites, make sure to claim it. Otherwise, you'll fly away, the icon will have disappeared, and the ship won't be added to your fleet. And after 3,200 quicksilver and 10,000 nanites, I'm pretty sure you don't want that to happen. And while we're talking about living ships, I'll take you through the process of upgrading these, as well as a system I use to get my upgrades. If you're patient and reload enough, it should provide you all the upgrades that you need. And the great thing about this system is that you can get 2 upgrade mods per reload. More on that in a second. So for the newer player who's not used to upgrading a living ship, the names are a little different. The hyperdrive is called the singularity cortex. The pulse engine is the pulsing heart. The launch systems are called the neural assembly node. The shield mods are called scream suppressor nodes. Yeah, that just sounds wrong. And the 2 weapon systems you can install are either grafted eyes, which are like a phase beam, or they're spewing vents, which is like a photon cannon. So to check if a system has mods for living ships, just hop in your living ship and pulse for a while. You know you're in a good system when you see this alien melody message. Just exit your pulse and you'll see a little void egg. After you shoot the egg, it will reward you with a random upgrade. You should get the alien melody message within 15 to 20 seconds. And if I pulse for about 30 seconds, I'm just done with the system and moving on. While it is somewhat of a pain in the ass to grind these out, the good news is, once you find a system with upgrades, after you grab that first mod, you can land, get out to make a save, and then reload and do the process all over again. Well, that's at least how it works in most systems, but in this particular system, the one I just told you about, you can actually get 1 upgrade, wait just a second, and then pulse again and receive another upgrade. So you get 2 upgrades before you need to reload, so that's awesome. So here's the coordinates to that system. There's also a nifty little paradise planet as well. So if it bums you out that this is how the upgrades work for living ships, let me share some great news with you. Any mod can be upgraded with nanites. unlike a normal ship, which is just fixed at their class. So when you get a C-class mod, for about 1,000 nanites, you can upgrade that all the way to an S. That's pretty cool. And that's all there is to it. Good luck on your search for additional living ships. If you still have any questions, don't hesitate to comment below, and I'll try to answer it as soon as I can. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Taylor with Whiskey Barrel Gaming, reminding you to have an S-Class day.